Do you know what happens to a toad when it's struck by lightning?
Alright boys, we're going through X-Men, the first one, the one from 2000, and it's a very big one because it brought to the big screen Wolverine, Cyclops, Storm, Jean Grey, and all the other mutants that I don't really care about. We're gonna have 6 movie facts, some of them so amazing they're gonna blow your mind, like believe me. Like this. See this? They don't know what they're doing here. They never played chess before. Alright, now let's get into it. Alright, let's start with the chess boys. During the filming of X-Men, Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen needed a chess master to teach them how to play chess, as they did not know how to play it. But them boys are playing for a long time. They played when they were like 30, 40 years younger in Dark Phoenix. But still, the way that Xavier and Magneto played chess at the end of the film mirrors their overall strategies. Magneto is willing to sacrifice his pawns for the sake of the game, while Xavier uses and protects them as much as possible.
Do you know what happens to a toad when it's struck by lightning?
No! God! No!
Alright, now the second one is connected to some Oscar and a lot of awards winning. Storm's line about what happens to toads when they're struck by lightning has been frequently voted as one of the worst one-liners in movie history and was actually a leftover from a script by Joss Whedon that was later revised. Whedon stated that he never intended this line to be delivered seriously. It was supposed to be a joke line delivered in a tone like she was shrugging it off. However, Halle Berry insisted on saying it with a serious tone. Hey, claps for Halle Berry.
The same thing that happens to everything else.
Alright, at number 3 we have Mystique's costume. Rebecca Romijn's makeup process involved putting on 110 self-adhesive prosthetics developed specifically for the movie, followed by airbrushing the blue paint. The makeup team was reluctant to use food coloring for her makeup because it is difficult to remove, but used it after discovering a new chemical that could very quickly and easily remove food coloring. We've got a lot of info of this one from the making of the movie. I'm just going to put the essential to see how difficult it was, because it's a major fact and it's number 3 in my top, so let's have a look.
I had to sit through 7 to 8 hours, excruciating hours of makeup every day. So, well, not every day. I was in and out of Toronto for the 4-month period that they were shooting the film, but it was really hard. My call times would be 1 to 3 a.m. for the most part.
I have a hydraulic table, one of those things that a doctor would have, sort of a thing. And she does most of the makeup, most of the application of the prosthetics and stuff like that are done on that table. I have a crew of girls that look after that.
It was 4 women who worked on me, and the 30. It was like 2/3 of my body covered in prosthetics, and then the rest prosthetic scales, like sheets of prosthetics, and then over 100 prosthetics in all.
Like with every other big production, you know there's going to be a lot of actors considered for the main role. Bryan Singer's first choice to play Wolverine was Russell Crowe, but Russell Crowe turned it down due to what he thought it was too similar with Gladiator. Other actors included were Mel Gibson, Aaron Eckhart, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Viggo Mortensen, Edward Norton, Keanu Reeves, and Gary Sinise. Douglas Scott eventually was casted, but he had to drop out due to scheduling conflicts with Mission Impossible 2 and because he was injured in a motorbike accident. Finally, Crowe suggested his friend, Hugh Jackman, to Bryan Singer, who auditioned him and had him cast as Wolverine shortly after filming began. Even so, Jackman later stated that it took him a few weeks of filming to find the correct performance. I could see other names being Wolverine from that list, but Jean-Claude Van Damme? I mean, come on, bro. What's wrong with you? Alright boys, we're at number 5, yeah, we're making progress. Most of the eye effects were achieved by actors and actresses wearing special contact lenses. The cast found these lenses uncomfortable and dangerous to wear. Rebecca Romijn could only wear her Mystique lenses for 1 hour at a time and had only 10% vision. Tyler Mane kept his saber-tooth lenses in for too long and ended up temporarily blinded for a day.
Do you know what happens to a toad when it's struck by lightning?
The creator of Toads and Electricity, Halle Berry, wore her white lenses only once, found them unbearable, and insisted she have CGI for her eyes. Let's have a look at some behind of the scenes.
The same thing that happens to everything else.
It's so good. It's so good. It's so funny because she's all serious and you're like, what the fuck did you just said?
He also has very large scleral lenses, black lenses that he has to wear.
With the prosthetics and the whole look, the cat-like look that I take on to become Sabretooth, turns me into a rather vicious person.
My body and so the maintenance really killed me. And plus I had to wear a wig and 2 pairs of contact lenses.
Vibrant yellow eyes with little brown spots in them. Again, very large scleral lenses. So she wears a bandage lens, we call, over her pupil and iris, which acts as like a cushion between her own eyes and the scleral lens. These are soft lenses, not hard lenses. So it makes it a little easier for her to deal with. And it is a very, very small opening for her to see, so her vision is minimal, to be kind about it.
The cast hated the leather costume from the last movie scene. You can even see Hugh Jackman nearly injuring himself. I'm gonna put some behind of the scenes so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. And James Marsden said, Hugh and I, we put our suit on for the very first time, and there were these one-piece leather suits that had no side-to-side movement at the waist because it was all just one piece. And we had to vault over this wall, and none of us could get over the wall because our suits were so stiff. Add to that I couldn't see out of these glasses or the visor that I was wearing. I've never felt less like a superhero. I think at some point we were all scared that we might lose our jobs on the first one. Let's have a look.
A little tight?
No, it's fine. This one's got a little breathing problem. But as long as we look good, that's the main thing. X-Men, that's all I'm here for. Excuse me.
I mean, like, they have the footage of it. I hope they'll put it on the DVD. But we like tripped and we fell flat on our faces, and because we couldn't get our legs high enough with these suits. So you couldn't feel less like a superhero in these costumes.
Alright boys, that was it. We had 6 amazing facts from the X-Men movie, the 2001, and that's it. I'll see you on the next one. Hope you enjoyed the video. Goodbye.